Okay, y'all. So, tell me why I just left the doctor's office, regular visit, right? Okay. I mean, the people are polite, nice, kind. I'm not saying anything about those of them who are working, but I noticed that they were just kind of shaking and moving like real freaking funny, right? Because remember when I told y'all, like several months ago, when I came to the doctor, like my blood pressure was like really, really high and different things like that. So I had to get that checked on and stuff like that or what have you. So the doctor wanted to check for my, check my cholesterol and different things like that, right? Y'all, remember when I told you them people came in there with 6 tubes of blood, okay, just to check for the test that he told me he was running was for my cholesterol, right? Y'all, 6 tubes of blood. So I'm assuming most doctors, if you're going to do some type of testing, right, you're going to test like for everything, okay? So I'm like, okay, this much blood, they're going to test for the things that, the basically targeted testing is what they call it for a specific reason, like for your cholesterol or your blood pressure level, whatever. But they're supposed to, I know that these people tested my blood. They did something with my blood, y'all, okay? Especially that much of it, okay? So they're supposed to check for like everything all the way across the blood. There is no doctor who take your blood, even if you go to the hospital right now, okay, and your blood is drawn, and your urine samples are taken. They're going to check to make sure to see if you are pregnant or not. They're going to test you for like STDs, anything like that is going to come back on your testing, right? Why are these people going to try to tell me? So like my visit today was just like my regular 3-month visit. I had a pap smear and all that, right? Cool. Bada bing, bada boom. So he was like, the pap smear one thing, we also need a urine sample to test for, I don't know, like regular common base, like STDs, chlamydia, different stuff like that or whatever. I guess they can test through the urine, right? Other STDs and stuff, they have to test through the blood, right? So he was like, oh, yeah, well, I don't know. That would be like a physical or whatever. I don't know if your insurance is going to pay for a physical. Like every insurance pays for. It's like one of the most standard, most common things that people go to their primary care physician for, a regular physical, okay? A regular physical just basically tests like your regular health of what's going on with you. If you've already taken blood from me, you have already done these tests. So what did you do with all of my blood when I came, months and months ago, okay? And I knew something was fishy, y'all, okay? Right? So, me and my daughter, we have different doctors, but we come to the same doctor's office where our doctors is. It's 2 different doctors. Or what have you. So I was getting like emails regularly, like when my daughter had visits, any type of test she had run or whatever, results and different things like that or whatever. So when I went in today to check in, I just so happened, I was like, I'm not receiving the emails. I'm receiving them from my daughter, but I'm not receiving them from me, y'all. These people was in there acting so shady, so shiesty, so phony, okay? Like, they, didn't put in email, right? Like, they have my email address, but you have to have, like, your email, like, my email is tips.diamond.36@gmail. It has to be at gmail.com. It has to be at the end, okay, for it to be a legit email, right? How about the mail part they didn't have right on there, right? So I wasn't getting the email about my doctor's visits and different things, right? Okay. So, red flag number 1. Go into my doctor's appointment. This is when he was like, oh, yeah, well, I don't know. No, we didn't test for everything like that or what have you. You mean to tell me you took all that blood, but you only test for my cholesterol? I'm like, bullshit. I'm already know. Oh, well, I don't know if your insurance is going to pay. I'm like, bullshit. So I pulled it up, the site up, and it clearly says all for adult, especially like women health services or whatever, physicals, exams, pap smears, lab work, physicals, all of that shit is covered yearly under any woman, any person's regular It doesn't matter if you have Medicaid. It doesn't matter if you have regular fucking insurance, like from a company that you are paying insurance through. Those are like regular general services that you can get done within like your bracket of what you can get done yearly. You understand what I'm saying? So I'm like, y'all full of shit. You know what I'm saying? And I haven't used the services, so of course it's available. Yeah, well, I don't know. And also I'm saying, so how much does it cost? Because, and how you know this is fucking stupid? Because anybody can go to your local health department and literally be tested for every fucking STD of any kind. You can literally go to your health department, get a pap smear, you can get blood work done, you can get urine samples done. It's all fucking free, okay? All of it is free. What you're not telling me is that you have a person who has a regular doctor and comes to the doctor and you're taking 6 tubes of fucking blood every damn time you draw their blood, but you're not doing these testing. They did something with my fucking blood the last time. And remember, I told y'all I did a video telling y'all about this shit, right? Y'all, I knew they was doing something fishy with my blood. So they was in there acting real shady, real shicey. So the woman, they act like, oh, we don't know how much it costs if you got to pay, if your insurance don't cover, you're going to have to pay out of pocket. So I'm like, you know, because I asked them, well, look, it's nothing. I want this done, okay? I want it done now. It should have already been the fuck done. How much is it? Oh, well, we don't really know or whatever. So they did a bunch of scrambling, bunch of running around. I'm talking to the nurses. The nurse is supposed to be informed. And I'm telling them, look, I'm showing them on here. I pulled up the site. Look, you know what I'm saying? Because these people, they'll talk to you like you ignorant, like you illiterate, like you don't know what you're fucking talking about. I'm like, I know the services I have, and it says it right here, that it covers these things, right, guys? I pulled it up for them, okay? It covers all kinds of services. My insurance even covers to pay for any type of service I need if I want to stop smoking fucking tobacco, y'all, okay? It pays for vision services, dental services, any type, you know what I'm saying? You're not telling me a regular fucking physical. That's something that is so general that everybody can get done on any insurance. You know, your insurance, oh, your insurance not going to pay for it. It's all about my blood, y'all, okay? My blood. You're not telling me you took that much blood and you didn't run these fucking tests, because I know you did. So where did you send my blood to? Okay? Who the fuck has my blood? You understand what I'm saying? Oh, we'll have to do another blood test, but there's no guarantee that your insurance is going to pay for it. I'm like, bullshit. Fuck it. I want it done. Okay? The lady, you know, the people at the doctor's office who do like billing type of stuff, they go and get this person, oh, we're going to check on it or whatever and see if it covers it or whatever. The lady comes back in there. She comes into the room, y'all. I hear the doctor, as soon as she opened the door and was like, oh, you was inquiring about this, that, and the other. I'm hearing the doctor and the nurse, no, like literally stopped the woman from speaking to me. Like they were hiding some shit from me, okay? Y'all, these people was acting so damn shicey, so funny, okay? This is nothing but the satanic powers that be that's trying to control. How the fuck do you take bodily fluids out my fucking body, my fucking DNA, my fucking fluids, but you want to hide from me what the fuck is going on about my motherfucking body? You know what I'm saying? Or like, not necessarily hide what's going on with my body, but hide like information pertaining to my goddamn DNA. Like, it does not fucking make sense, okay? It does not make sense, and there's nothing but these wealthy, elite, Caucasian people in power, in government, who are doing this shit, and they're doing it because I'm a targeted the fuck individual. You can take as much as my blood, so look, blood drawn again today, y'all, okay? Now, remind you, they telling me, oh, yeah, if you know, we do this, or what have you, there's no guarantee your insurance is going to cover. So he comes back in there, he says it's $39 for one test and it's $12 and some for the other test. Nothing. Fuck it. Bullshit. Got it. It doesn't make any sense. I could have went somewhere else and totally got it done the fuck for free. But besides the point, if the insurance don't fucking pay for it, got it, bitch. Okay? Let's get it done. You could have got this shit done on all the other blood. Y'all, why they come in there with 5 tubes of fucking blood today? Again? Now, remember, I told y'all when I came months and months ago to get my cholesterol checked, it was all, you know, I came to the doctor about my blood pressure. So he had to check for my cholesterol and all this other kind of shit and, you know, tests that they run about that. There is no, in all of my years that I've ever had any type of insurance, bro, you can go to the hospital, okay, and they will draw your damn blood, bro. Okay, and the doctor is good. They're going to test you for everything. They're going to test to see if you are pregnant, test to see if you have any STDs, test, all kinds of tests. And that doctor, in that short period of time. So this is how fast a lab can work on blood samples, because that doctor, even in the ER, comes right back in there and be like, oh, your test results is you came back as pregnant, or it says that this, that, and the other is going on. Like, y'all, it was so shady. It was so shisty. I'm like, these people is being real secret. And they were acting in a way, it's not like they was being like mean or nasty with me, but the way people act when they have been told not to say certain things to a person, like the way people act when they're being controlled by other people, like somebody in power or authority has like told them to you know what I'm saying, block me from getting certain information about my fucking self. Like, this shit is crazy, y'all. Okay, so anyway, just another day in the life of a targeted individual, guys, okay? I found that shit to be so goddamn fake, phony, fraudulent than a motherfucker, y'all. Like, seriously. Okay, guys, so in conclusion, the bottom line is these satanic powers that be are like literally taking more amounts of people's blood than they need or that is necessary, okay, to run any attacks. Because if you think about it, like when it comes to like forensic science, these detectives and agents and police, they can take a drop of blood and run multiple tests on it. How do you think they find murderers and criminals all the freaking time who leave specks of DNA and crime scenes? You're coming in here with 6 tubes to fill up with people's blood or what have you to run any supposedly one test. Like, bullshit, y'all. Okay, but yeah, like I said, they're taking more amounts of blood than is necessary for them to take. Okay, and they're lying to their patients about what they're actually doing with their blood. Okay, so it's like you take people's bodily fluids and then they act like it's top secret and classified what they're doing with it, and they sit up and lie to you about it. Okay, bottom line, they're likely supplying it to these all devil worshipping bloodthirsty ass vamps. Okay, amongst the satanic powers that damn be, okay? Not to mention, they're trying to alter the DNA of the chosen, whom are also targeted individuals like myself, okay? Not to mention the spell work and the rituals that they are doing that's being done with people's blood as well, guys, okay? These are professional people in professional positions, and they should carry themselves as such, okay? Professional people at my doctor's office literally lied to me, y'all, okay? Tried to gaslight me and straight up lied to my face, y'all. They did all those things. They lied to me, they gaslit me, and it was all straight up to my face, okay? And then they had the audacity to act like I was too stupid to know any better, okay? Like, seriously. It's crazy, okay? When I clearly looked up the information myself, okay? Um, yeah. But that's what's going on here, though, okay? Um, us as targeted individuals, okay? It's like we targeted all the time, no matter where it is that we go, okay? But the doctors and the nurses, okay, they sit up there and act like they didn't have a clue, especially the nurses, okay? Because I was talking to the nurses about, like, nurses are supposed to be in helpful, informative, and different things like that. These nurses sit up and act, blurred, duh. You know what I'm saying? Like, they didn't have a clue about what I was talking about. They didn't have any information about nothing. You could clearly tell that these people was being controlled by other forces, other people, and had been told not to tell me certain things, or give me certain information, or to lie to me, okay? It's already bad enough as a targeted individuals. You got to listen at the slick shots and the wisecrack. There's always subliminal messages and different shit that is going on and how they, are targeting you. as an individual person, guys, okay? But this is literally what a targeted individual have to put up with, okay? Them nurses sit up there and act like they smooth, didn't have a clue about nothing, okay? I caught them in their lie, okay? And they looked shook that I even knew, you know what I'm saying, what I was saying, and I was questioning them about the things that I was questioning about, okay? Because then they got scrambled, okay? But I know for a fact that they ran multiple tests on my blood already with the first 6 tubes of blood that they took from me months the hell ago, okay? Spirit already had told me that they wanted my blood, okay? That they was doing things with my blood, okay? And that they also had violated HIPAA laws, okay? And had told outside people what my results were, all other kinds of shit for everything before even letting me know, y'all, okay? It wasn't until I went to the doctor's office today when I checked in and told the woman, hey, look, because I wasn't getting any alerts. Anytime you go to the doctor, most doctor's offices these days, they have some type of portal or something online or whatever. It's like a patient portal where you can go in there, whether you checking on your appointments, seeing the results from your lab tests, or any type of information or whatever, messages from the doctors, the nurses, or anything like that or whatever. I get them all the time from my daughter. You know what I'm saying? When she have her appointments, or especially if she have any type of labs or anything like that done or what have you. I wasn't getting any from me. We got the same address. We use the same email and everything. It wasn't until I told her woman, she was like, oh, they messed up the email at the end of it. Mail was spelled wrong. I'm like, what the fuck, y'all? Okay. And I knew that they had did that on purpose. They did it on purpose the last time when I went to prevent me from even getting the alert, getting the information through the patient portal about my lab results and different things like that, y'all, okay? When I left the doctor's office today, the damn things like literally sent me an email almost immediately, y'all, okay? So this is how I know they was on some fuckery anyway, okay? But I know they ran multiple tests on me or what have you. These people be disclosing patients' information with other damn people and then lying to the patients about what they're actually doing. And then they already lie to you about why they need all the extra blood. Oh, we take extra blood just in case something goes wrong and they need some more blood and need to run a test again. Bullshit. And then some of them even try to tell you all the extra blood they send to the Red Cross or the hospital, or wherever all the extra blood go to for people who need blood. Bullshit. I didn't approve that. That's my fucking blood. That's my goddamn DNA, bitch. Okay? Yeah, that's royalty in my DNA. That's royal blood you got right there. You understand what I'm saying? And you sitting up playing with my DNA, okay? Doing your hocus pocus ass crap trying to alter my damn DNA. You know what I'm saying? But this is how these people treat you. About your damn bodily fluids. About your damn information. And different things like that. Okay? But this is what they do when they disclose your information, your private personal information, to wealthy elite people, government officials, persons in power and authority behind your damn back, and think you boo boo the fool and you too stupid to know. Well, most people don't know. Most people don't even care to know or even think that such a thing is possible or is even going to hell on, okay? But this is just another example of the injustices a targeted individual go through on a daily basis. Just like how I was attacked and targeted when I was going to the old dentist that I was going to before I had to change dentist offices and different things like that. They did all kinds of shit to stalk me, to harass me, to hurt me, to harm me, to endanger me, like all kinds of shit, y'all, okay? I had to go through at that place, and I ended up being discriminated against and all other kinds of shit, y'all, okay? No matter where I go, these people are literally, before I get there, these people are being contacted, they being paid to play their role, to say certain things, do certain things, and everything, guys, okay? But yeah. These sold out ops are literally being paid to work against targeted individuals, okay? To lie to us, to hide information, to do sneaky shit, okay? All while harassing us with subliminal messages, when we go to their offices or go to handle business and whatever it is that we doing, okay? And these bitches sit up in your face playing pretend like you too stupid to know what the hell is going on, okay? This is the invasion of people's human rights. This situation alone is an invasion of my human rights, okay? This is how lawsuits come about, okay? For misinformation, abuses of power, and discrimination. Okay? But that's what's going on here, y'all. Honey. So I just wanted to share that with you all because I found it to be some real fuckery. I'm like, y'all, this now makes 10? Because it took 6 the first time, 6 tubes of blood the first time, 5 tubes of blood today, guys, okay? So 11. Now 11 tubes of my blood, okay? And you mean to say, you know how many goddamn tests can be run off of that amount of blood? Yeah. And then you sit up and lie to my face like I'm illiterate, I'm dumb, like I can't read or some type of shit like that. Like I didn't know the portal to go to. Any of you, no matter who your insurance is with or whatever, they should have a site or a portal or something you go to that basically disclose to you what all your insurance covers and how much, and and give you an entire breakdown of different procedures and this, that, and other, whatever. And that's exactly what the hell I did. And then he tried to hold me and try to guess, oh, if you're Googling something, that's not the right info. I'm like, sir, I'm not Googling any damn thing. I am on the actual official site for the company, for the organization, for the big, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm some fucking little ass fucking youngster or something that don't know shit. Who the fuck are you talking? I'm not Googling how the fuck the heck, you don't understand what I'm saying? And then I gave him the phone. I showed him, no, it says right here. Okay? And these people are full of shit, okay? Because basically what he tried to make it seem like doing blood work. Okay, and to remind you, he didn't say this when he said he wanted my blood to check my cholesterol and different things like that. Because of my blood pressure being high and shit like that. This only comes up this time. It was almost as if they were trying to. It was almost as if they was trying to deter me away from, you know what I'm saying, getting things done and different things like that or whatever. But I'm like, this don't even make sense, y'all, okay? Because this is something that falls along of like a regular exam, regular lab work, okay? Under regular services. He tried to give me some bullshit explanation. Oh, your insurance doesn't cover physicals. Bullshit. That is like a general practice health, just regular shit. Like no major anything being done to check a person's just general health of anything. You know what I'm saying? Just like how it's a regular routine when you go to the your doctor's office, the first thing they do is they check your weight. Then they check your blood pressure. They check your oxygen levels, and your pulse, and different things like that. They check your temperature. Regular procedure, okay? So if you are going to your doctor's office, so say for just like a regular annual checkup, it is a physical visit. They're gonna look and take the little thing, look in your eyes, look in your ears, look in your throat, check your heart rate on the front side of on your chest, from your back. You understand what I'm saying? It's other individual procedures or whatever. Like if it's time for your mammogram, that's a separate thing, appointment for that. If it's time for your pap smear, that's a separate appointment for that. General health, it's regular fucking physical checkup type of information, okay? How is this stupid? Because it's the cheapest thing for anybody to have done. And how do you know this is fucking stupid? Because like I said, you can go to the health department with no insurance at all and literally get a checkup, tested for anything, get birth control, all kinds of shit. You understand what I'm saying? Not only that, okay? Women's health. There's a whole services for women's health There are bitches out here with insurance, with Medicaid, or without insurance to fuck at all, who gets pregnant, gets whole prenatal care, and have fucking babies without paying. Do you know how expensive it is for that shit? And the drugs that you get to go along with it, and the hospital stay, and every damn thing else. Bitch, you're trying to fucking tell me that regular blood work that I know you already did is not covered by my fucking insurance, and it's damn they're the cheapest fucking thing that I can get the fuck done. Do you see how it was just a blatant fucking lie? And I'm sitting up here looking at these people like, this motherfucker's got to think I'm fucking stupid or something. This don't make sense. You don't come in and take 6 tubes of goddamn blood from some goddamn body and be like, oh yeah, we didn't run any of those type of tests. Bullshit. Bullshit. It's automatic procedure. Especially when you have that much blood, most doctors or whatever go ahead and run those labs, run those tests. If they're already drawing blood, yeah, the main cause of you drawing blood, say you go to the doctor's office and your blood pressure is high and they need to figure out what's causing your blood pressure to be high. So they want to check your cholesterol, check your, different levels of different things that would cause your blood pressure to be raised or whatever. You're already drawing blood and doing testing anyway. Some tests are just natural fucking testing, okay? You ain't telling me, and I gave you a urine sample and blood that day. You are automatically testing to see, is this patient pregnant? Go ahead and run the basic test for, across the board. Not necessarily everything, you know what I'm saying? Because some things is like, other things, it's like specialized appointments for whatever. But when you are, there's like a list of general tests, okay? Like say, like whether it's urine work, okay? Whether it's blood work that's being done. There are tests that are done with that bodily fluid. You understand what I'm saying? So basically, like say for instance, when a woman gets a pap smear, basically the whole portion of the pap smear is in they take the swabs and go up in there and all that. That's basically to basically check how your insides are, different things like that, any abnormalities or whatever, check for any cancerous things or whatever. The swabs and different things that's sent to the lab and the urine sample that you give, that those tests actually checks for chlamydia, gonorrhea, or what you wouldn't and shit like that. You wouldn't just check for chlamydia, but when you got a whole list of other things, gonorrhea and other things like that you can test using this sample. So what you're not telling me is you're gonna take some damn body's blood and you 6 tubes of blood and yeah, we just checked for your cholesterol. Okay, that was only one drop out of one of those tubes. What in the fuck did you do with the whole rest of that first tube and the full 5 of the other tubes of fucking blood? You see what I'm saying? Blatant bullshit and fucking lies, okay? They literally tried to insult my fucking intelligence. You know what I'm saying? But I'm going to keep it close. I'm going to keep it cool. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got to be ignorant, belligerent, or loud, and ratchet, or disrespectful, or anything like that. But I'm taking all this in because I observe very well, okay? I observed very well. And when the lady came in there, it don't matter whether you go to a hospital, your doctor's office, any type of a clinic, any type of facility like that, they always have the people who do nothing but work with like the financial services, like with people's insurances, and where basically the person you would go to make your copays and different things like that if you had a copay or anything like that or whatever. So this was the woman who came back there because when they requested to know, they was act like they was trying to figure out, with this simple blood work being done, you know what I'm saying? Be covered by my insurance. The woman came back there to talk to me. They literally, they were hollering. That woman had just stepped in the door and started talking to me, and they went out their way to yell at that woman to get that woman to come out the room to keep from it. And so she stuck her head back in the door and was like, "Oh, he's gonna come and explain it to you." Why can't you? And you're the one who works in that area. Real shady ass shit. It was almost like they were scared that she was going to say something or contradict some bullshit that they had already done told me that was a fucking lie. You understand what I'm saying? That's why they did that, okay? And they thought I wasn't aware. I didn't see what was going on. They was shaking and moving real fucking funny. This is the reason why you gotta fucking pay attention, collective, okay? But this ain't nothing but the satanic powers that be. The wealthy elites, the fucking government, okay? Who manipulating things, controlling things, funding things, handling things, okay? Thinking that they have the right to manipulate and control the masses how the fuck they want to, okay? I don't give a damn what type of position, title, or role you got, how much money you got, or what bloodline you the fuck come from. I wasn't born to be manipulated or controlled or by no goddamn body. Nobody's damn slave. Nobody's damn puppet. Nobody's damn patsy or any fucking thing else. It ain't written nowhere legally nor biblically that my ass the fuck belong to you. So this is fraudulent bullshit. Misinformation, disinformation, abuse of powers, and discrimination to the highest fucking degree. And one of these good old days, the satanic powers that be is gonna come crumbling the fuck down for all this shit that they are doing. Because they ain't gonna be able to sit back too much longer and play pretend like they don't know nothing about nothing. They ain't really doing nothing. Ain't nothing really going the fuck on. Okay? With all their manipulation of technologies and the lies and the deceptions and every damn thing, guess you're leaving digital fucking footprints. Is what you're doing. But anyway, guys, that's all I wanted to share with you all today. Y'all pay attention, okay? Especially if you a targeted individual. I share these things with you all just so you all will be aware, okay? Uh, One, so you know that you're not the only person that's going through the situation that you're going through, and two, to make you aware of certain things that is going on so that you will be prepared, so that you will be vigilant to what is going on around you guys, okay? I thank you all so much for listening, for watching. To the next time, guys. Peace.